Professor O'Toole here. Welcome back. Let's now talk about the defenses to both intentional torts of assault and battery. So, for a little review, what is the tort of assault? Remember, in order to establish the intentional tort of assault, you need intentional conduct by the defendant, which creates in the plaintiff awareness of an immediate harmful or offensive contact. What is the intentional tort of battery? Remember, that's when the intentional conduct by the defendant has to create some sort of contact of a harmful or offensive nature. But now we're going to introduce three very strong defenses to the torts. The first is consent. This seems very easy to understand. If the plaintiff engages in an activity that can be viewed as harmful or offensive, and they voluntarily engage in that activity, the plaintiff cannot say they were assaulted and battered. For example, if you, plaintiff, decide to play tackle football and your friend tackled you, you saw the tackle coming, you get knocked to the ground, you get back up. You can't look at your friend and say, I'm going to sue you for the tort of assault and battery. Why? Because you consented to engage in an activity, tackle football, that can be viewed as harmful. Also, I want to explore the defense of self-defense, because that was a big question that I received when I posted my last little video. Well, self-defense is interesting because you need to know how much is reasonable and how much is unreasonable. You are, as a plaintiff, allowed to use what is considered reasonably necessary force only to protect your property. You will never be able to use what we call deadly force to protect your property, but there is a little out. If you truly believed your life or the life of another was threatened, you are allowed and you are justified to use deadly force. For example, if someone broke into your house and they stole your TV and they're running out the door with the TV, you can't take out your gun and shoot them. Why? They're walking out the door with the TV. You are never allowed to use deadly force to protect your property. Let's switch that. Let's say someone's running out the door with your TV. You try to grab your TV back and there's a fight that's ensuing with like a seesaw. You're pulling, they're pulling, you're pulling. And let's say you pull really hard, you get the TV, but the thief that's trying to steal your TV falls straight to their face and they saw what you were doing and now they're suing you for the tort of assault and battery. Would you be liable for those two torts? No, because you're using what we call reasonably necessary force to protect your property. So, what should you know? Everything truly depends on the context and circumstances to determine if the legal defenses of consent, self-defense of property, and person can be used effectively. Hope you learned a little something, and let's explore the intentional tort of false imprisonment very soon. See you then.